This is season 2 now.
Welcome to What's Hunting Wes and Nate. I'm Wes Potts.
You haven't just like gone with homeopathy. You're like, medicine is good.
Yeah, well, we're gonna start that. Welcome to What's Hunting Wes and Nate. I'm Wes Potts.
I'm Nate Bledsoe.
And today we're gonna be doing season 5, episode 9 of Paranormal Witness.
And just to be clear, not season 5, episode 9 of our show.
No, this is season 2, episode 9.
Okay, good, because like I don't want the listeners to get confused.
No, my brain is moving really slow today because I'm sick.
And I'm taking full advantage of that by doing the normal thing.
Anyway, the episode is called The Ranch. I haven't seen this. Did you watch this one?
No,
okay, you watched the wrong one.
I watched the Danny Masterson Ashton Kutcher Netflix series, and I was very confused as to why there were no ghosts.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
But also, like, I did watch the wrong episode, so I am not prepared.
Okay, so we're both horribly ill-prepared. Nate tried to watch it beforehand so that we could actually have some good jokes. Anyway, let's jump right into it. As per tradition, we're going to give you that wonderful little pause, or maybe if Alex is listening to this, we can get a little music ditty going now that you can know that by the end of the song, like in Jeopardy, it's time to press play. Here we go.
Dicks.
This was supposed to be a moment of silence.
I hit my tooth on my water bottle.
All right, here we're back. All of these stories are based entirely on true testimony, my friend. It was their forever home.
What are all of these strange symbols?
I don't know. Probably hieroglyphs. If any of you are listening, I am not drinking coffee like we're on NPR. That is V8 juice because, like I said earlier, I'm sick. What the hell? Were those like Goonies with like glowing eyes?
Is that the hell? What?
Yeah,
Are those
true terror, man.
Are those monkeys?
I don't know. It's the ranch.
Now this doesn't have Sam Elliott in it, right?
No. Please stop talking about that garbage fucking show on Netflix.
I made the mistake and watched the entire series on Netflix, thinking, man, there's gotta be some ghosts in this, and there wasn't. So all of what I have to talk about is just like that show.
Okay. Well, just pay attention to this one.
Okay.
So let's see how. Once again, this is what we do. So let's see if any of these characters look anything like the people that they're portraying.
So far, the mom is good.
Mom is passable.
Mom matches
You'd
up.
be like that passes.
So far, I think.
Okay, so this is Addie. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of looks kind of. I could see that being a younger version of her.
Yeah.
Okay, but the real winner would be the dad.
Oh
Have
my
you noticed
God.
that the dads never look like there's like
the dad
just throw an atypical looking guy in.
The actor that got to play the dad is 7'6", and he is black, and he is also in the NBA, and his name is Joel Embiid.
Okay, here's the dad. He looks close.
He looks like an accountant, not a construction guy.
Maybe he's a construction accountant. He accounts all of the things of the construction.
He makes constructs out of accountants.
I think I would be wary of any house that I purchased that, like, whenever they were gonna go show me the house, like, all of the windows in the sun porch were like papered up with newspapers. I don't want to go buy a house where like there's just a shitload of news. I was like, what's the angle? Like, these people were clearly trying to show the house. why aren't we making it as pristine to make me feel like I want to live here?
Right, and like they've done just like a great job.
I mean, like
we're moving to a new home, and they're like they get there and like, okay, we've got like we've got 45 minutes to shoot. What's the weather like? Gloomy, gray, and windy. Overcast. Awesome.
I mean, go over the house thing. Like I could look past shitty wallpaper and stuff like that. But I mean, windows. That's something that I want to see what the view looks like. I feel like I should have my windows.
Listen, Wes, it's a house in the middle of nowhere. These girls don't know what could be in those hills.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, this house has been on the market forever. We just can't seem to move it.
Right.
Are you?
I just wanted to feel like an interviewer for a second. Like I was holding the
We're
microphone.
just gonna start interviewing.
Yeah, I wanted to interview Todd and why he was like not getting the windows clean. He's ripping up the floors first. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's wood flooring underneath carpets.
Okay, no. So what do you think this is? Like, do you think it's the Chinese zodiac? Because that's what I was gonna guess.
I'm definitely going like
Cave people lived here.
yeah, cave people. Not a.
This is an original Neanderthal.
Yeah, this house is hundreds of thousands of years old.
Okay, so horses. Probably Native American.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, like this is definitely. I mean, hieroglyphics is not offensive and like strictly Egypt.
No, yeah, hieroglyphics is just a term for right existence.
So don't be like, what are there mummies? Is Ra the sun god gonna show up? No, dude, this is death. It'll be set.
Gotcha.
Asshole.
Man, for just once, I would really love to see like Egyptian gods take their vengeance out on someone on one of these shows.
Wait,
like,
is the dog's name Bagel?
what? Is it Bagel or Bagel?
Itchy and Bagel? Oh, fuck, this episode.
Okay, no, I hope something bad doesn't happen to these dogs.
Oh, Wes, something bad's gonna happen to these dogs.
There's like one Rottweiler and one sheepdog. There's probably gonna be something terrible.
Their names are Itchy and Bagel.
Itchy and Bagel Show.
What?
Uh-oh. Then they found in the woods, in the bushes, a dead girl.
The dog was busy burying his butt.
Oh, it was? Shit, I was right.
Oh.
They found a jaw. Hey, Mom, there's like a people jaw, and it is not.
It may not necessarily be a people. It could be like...
Oh, right, a monkey. For those monkey people that were running around. It looks like a human jaw.
Yeah,
right?
I mean...
Like a child or something.
Do you think this is...
Probably.
So the Peacock family, we actually don't live in Texas. We live in Pennsylvania. The Peacock family lived here. Also, my name is Fox Mulder, and this is my partner,
I like to
Dana Scully.
I like to think that this is where the
This is
where like Waco. This is pre-Waco.
This is okay. So this is not Branch
just owned
Davidian.
by well, it may not be Branch Davidians, but it could be like an offshoot that's like way more like sinister.
Branch
like
Davidian?
Davidians. This is.
What other? We've seen hieroglyphics and bones.
That's
and paper covered.
This is what happens when you build your house on a pyramid. Oh man, that's a typical Southern household. Look at it. There's just a jug of tea. I'm pretty sure that any place that I've ever been to that's been like filled with like really Southern people is like it's just here's a jug of tea. And it's been sitting out all day brewing in the sun. My mom used to make sun tea all the time. It was weird.
Yeah. I mean, tea leaves are kind of dirty, so sun tea is just like drinking a big old glass of lukewarm bacteria.
Just the way I like it. Tea's pretty good. I like tea.
So, something bad has happened to her mother-in-law.
Okay. So, obviously, this place is cursed. Or this is going to get... this. Okay, theory. This is where my theory is going to be. Dad's going to leave. Shit's going to go down. Dad's going to come back. Dad's not going to believe anything that these people say. thinks they're crazy until something happens to where like the daughters are going nuts.
Well, his mom was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, which is not a good idea.
Right.
And she's just coming to live with her family so she can die. They haven't said that explicitly, but we're like, we just brought her here and hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah.
It fits in with all the other stuff that we have of animals around here.
Look at all this. Look, we
got geese. Let's take down the geese and put the elk up in the dining room and. Yeah.
Still have not removed all of the.
Oh, she loved to smoke. She's super dope.
Yeah. I mean, she's got stage 4 lung cancer.
Yeah, why
when
stop
you say
that?
she would rather die than quit, she's...
what's stopping her anyway?
She made that choice.
Yeah, she's like, I've got stage 4 lung cancer. She's like, I'm pretty sure that... What's your biggest excuse now? Like, that's gonna kill you. Like,
Oh, fuck, Yellow Rose in Texas. That's a great song. Man, something bad's gonna happen to this old lady.
Do you think the grandma's gonna see? We did one last season. Remember where like the grandma moved in for a minute and then she saw the ghost and stuff. Do you think that's what's gonna happen on this one?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, she's.
Or is it gonna be a spook like a demon?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be closer to a demonic entity. Because
of glowing-eyed weirdos.
Well, no, I mean, because she's close to death, so she's gonna be closer to to the veil, which is of death.
Okay.
Closer to
Jesus.
Well, I mean,
she's gonna be able to see she's a little bit. She's gonna be able to see the war.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I get what you said. I was trying to make it funny, but
I know. Well,
apparently you can't make people dying of cancer funny.
Not unless it's like cancer of the clown.
Yeah. Going back to Itchy.
Who's Mr. Warren? Oh, he's married to this one lady. Her name's Elizabeth, and she seems nice.
Sure, yeah, she's great. I love Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Do.
Oh, she's probably close to death. It's just, hallucinating because her brain's deteriorating. So instead of having like a small child that's just seeing an invisible friend.
You're never too old for an imaginary friend.
No.
Don't let the liberal media tell you that you can't have imaginary friends.
Right, and don't let the conservative
adult.
media tell you that you can't have imaginary friends. Trust us to tell you you can have imaginary friends.
Don't you know that the conservatives are allowed to have imaginary friends? Like they're not fighting against that. That's why Donald Trump had the most people there at his inauguration. All of his imaginary friends also showed up. That's why they weren't counted.
Jesus Christ.
It's the liberal media that's telling you that you can't have they want you to buck up and they want you to be a cog in the wheel.
You just missed guy in a suit.
Guy in a suit?
Yeah, it was a spooky guy in a suit who walked in the house. You're busy trolling people, me specifically. And you missed guy in a suit.
You didn't say anything. You were sighing.
I was sighing out of...
the fact that I was right.
No. Ah, yes. Outside shot of her showering inside an empty bathroom. Nothing bad could happen now.
Do you think that mirror's in the bathtub with her? Oh, here comes the crypt keeper. And this is where it becomes a creep show.
This is where it becomes the Buffy episode Hush.
Tales from the Crypt.
I
Want to hear a story about showers?
for ya. There is no one by the name of Todd.
Only Zool.
What's your name? Dodd.
I can't tell you that or else you'll have control over me. So this is Grandpa, I'm guessing.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that dude is fuck. Can you not love?
Well, he looks like Jim Jones. Do you think the ghost of Jim Jones is haunting this woman?
Lady, does Todd have sunken in black eyes?
I mean, he could be tired.
Hello.
Maybe. Never mind. I had an explanation for why Todd might have
Blistines? Oh God, that name.
They're tormented by an unseen force. Now, Mr. Warren has turned his attention to Sherry. Who's Mr.
Oh no, Mr. Warren. I think it's that guy.
So he's the ghost, Mr. Warren. Oh, was it like the former owner or something?
Oh, Cheryl Goddell, formerly Blist. Oh man, I think this episode's in a broken home.
The ghost just tears it. Oh, so I might be right.
Oh look, an over-the-shoulder shot with most of the mirror.
Oh, that would be terrifying. Just like if your sink just popped on her. So the other night, I don't know what was wrong with me, but the other night I came home after work, and like Alex was gone, and I was just home alone. And all of a sudden, like, this sense of just dread came over me. Like, I was sitting at home. I think it was probably because I was watching, like, spooky YouTube shows. But, like, this sense of dread came over me. And I just didn't know what to do. So I literally did what every kid does and just went into my bedroom and just put my, like, blankets up over my face. Like, and I was like, this will keep me safe. And
Did it?
it did. I survived.
That's good.
But I just want to know, like, where did that sense of that's the one thing I was like where did that sense of dread come from?
Well, that's a very primal thing.
Because I watched okay, and I think the thing is like it would make sense like if people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's because you were watching things about scary things on Reddit. But I mean, I watch that stuff all the time. I do this. I watch plenty of like things by myself that are scary all the time. And I never get terrified at night or being alone. It was just that night I was just like overcome with this like intense sense of dread. I was just like worried that like a murderer was gonna come kick my door in and like stab the shit out of me or something like that.
With stuff like that, it's it's the temperature of the house. It's like the chemistry of your brain. Like it's so many little things that. Oh shit.
Mr. Warren just wants to watch television. You're not letting Mr. Warren watch his stories.
But like it's just like a primal thing. Like sometimes if
his westerns.
Yeah, I mean he's watching his westerns. Like sometimes if
it's just so weird. I hadn't felt that since I was like a kid. That was the weird part about it. It's just
like
weird.
it's just sometimes it just happens. It's just a completely normal, natural thing. Oh, she's gonna say something stupid. But also like, that TV came on. Talking about white man and Indians resisting, and about Indians resisting the white man. I wonder if that's gonna come into play.
I mean, did we ever figure out how old? I mean, this house looks kind of old, but like, did we ever figure out just how old this house is?
No.
So I say, is it like anything that would be around that
no, but I bet there's something to do with.
All right, Grandma, say something.
Oh man, Grandma, something's wrong with Grandma. Mm-hmm. Oh, and his name is Itchy.
Yeah, that dog's doomed. Do you think he was just a really scratchy dog?
Yeah. She's...
Oh my god, yeah. So she's possessed by Mr. Warren. That'd be...
Yep.
Grandma's gone full-on nutso.
Shh. This is not good.
Behavior became dangerous. So okay, is this is her mom or grandma or is this the dad's grandma?
This is the dad's mom.
Gotcha.
She looks like the actress that played Grandma Foreman on that '70s show.
Maybe she is the actress that played Grandma Foreman.
Man.
Maybe she's just fallen. I can't imagine that the older you get, the easier it is to like. There's like a peak.
Yeah.
It's like peak grandma age, and then like you're just like, I used to be an actress.
Not to delve too far into our Women in Hollywood podcast. But,
are we doing that one now too?
I was making a snide joke about us doing other things.
What?
Flower, like the yellow rose changed red.
That means blood's coming tonight.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no, like after you hit a certain age, I mean, Amy Schumer did a skit on her show about the last fuckable day. Like, you know, I mean, once you hit a certain age, unless you're Betty White or Meryl Streep.
Yeah, Meryl Streep, I don't think has hit that point yet, though. Like,
that red rose signifies Grandma died.
Uh-oh. Dun dun dun.
Nailed it.
So his mom died, and then he's gonna go into a depression, and he's gonna get possessed, and she can't deal with it, so she splits from him.
No.
They're donezo.
I think her connection with Gay has probably targeted her, the mom, but because the dad's gonna be sad as well.
Or do you think that's gonna blind the? I could make the argument that that would blind the dad because he's so self-involved with himself that he's not gonna fucking pay attention.
I mean,
oh man, that's the. Now grandma's gonna like haunt you guys. She's like, you sent me off to a home. I'm gonna make your house smell like I've been smoking in it all night.
yeah, let's go with that.
Whoa. Okay, so
a lot of
terrible
connected,
terrible
easily
things.
explainable things.
Yeah, like things. Have I ever told you the story about the one time that we thought our house was haunted? Like here?
No.
So something similar had happened with that, where like, so we had just watched, I think me and Alex, when we first moved in together, just watched The Conjuring, like the first one, right? And then later that day, we were just sitting out in the garage having a cigarette, and then we looked in, we saw the access to the attic, and it was like, it's like, oh, we should go see what's in that attic, see if there's anything up there. And I was like, I don't know, man. That's generally like, have you ever seen any of these ghost shows? That's how this always happens. Like, you open it up and then it releases something evil.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna do it. So like, he opened it up and like looked around. He's like, oh, there's nothing in here. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like 2-3 days later, we were hanging out. And we were watching TV, and all of a sudden, like, the clock that's hanging on our wall was behind us. It just, like, comes crashing down and, like, hits the table, like, falls off. And we're like, oh, shit. I think, like, Alex is worried because it's an antique, and he's like, oh, man, I hope I didn't break it. And then I was like, afterwards, we're just like, how did that even come off? We were just like, this is terrifying. We made jokes about how we watched The Conjuring and then opened up, and now there's Ghost.
And the fact of the matter was...
And they really hated a neon clock.
Yeah, well, the fact of the matter is, the fact that even though you were like, no, we should do this is how it happens, and Alex was like, yeah, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's probably...
No, that's like Ghost Shows 101. They're not going to be on a go. Now I can be on this.
Yeah. That's probably fucking Bevan.
It's Bevan. Damn it, Bevan. Bevan.
Oh, shit. I bet this is where... I mean...
You are.
It looks like a place you should... Oh.
I don't know, that just looks like a dope... Okay, that's suspicious. The markings on the wall, man. What do you think could make... okay, like, say you'd walked into this just randomly, you're like... Look at all these long stretches here. Like, you think, like, what would you think? Like, a bear? That's probably what I would think was bear. Like, someone kept a bear in this garage.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that, and then it'd be like, oh, wait. Maybe a werewolf?
Okay, yeah, I was trying to be rational. Hey, honey, what you doing? We put all our stuff out here and didn't even think about all these scratches. See, and it's the room where all of the like newspapers covering up the windows. I told you shouldn't move into a place like this.
Yeah, dogs are bigger in Texas. Demons are bigger in Texas.
Maine Coons, cougars, bears.
But also, like, there's a lot of other stuff.
So these people are clearly aren't from Texas.
Oh, God.
Like they moved to
Well, as she
Texas.
said, they lived in a couple Canadian provinces. So, I mean, they're probably...
That is spot off from, like that is, like, the biggest cultural shock change.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be like, we lived in Canada
and
for X amount of years and then moved down to America. And we moved to the most specific region of America, which is, like, Texas.
Why haven't they even fucking renovated the garage? Like, they've lived here for how long? Maybe fucking get rid of the wall, all of the goddamn scratch marks.
Do you think the scratch marks just appeared? Like, that's what they were worried about? Like, they didn't see them, or, like, they just don't like garages?
But then she can't open the door.
Oh, I know another thing that terrified me that one. Okay, so going back to that story I said the other night where I was like, utterly terrified. That night when I left to go to work, I had left and then I had so I had left and I had forgotten something in the house and I ran back in the house and then when I did that, I grabbed some things and then I was walking up to the front door or to go out my door to go back to my car. And I guess the closet door that's, like, right next to my, like, front door was just open and I ran right into it. And I was like, I didn't even look in here. This is weird. But I kind of just figured that was, like, the wind blowing it open.
Yeah.
But my house is haunted. We're recording in a haunted studio.
Cool. Sorry, I was busy paying attention. The daughters can't hear her knocking.
Ah.
Oh my god, she's gonna turn around and there's gonna be a thing.
And then I realized there were other things here. Horrible, monstrous things. Things that go bump in the night. Is that incredible and strange? And it was Mom flailing around like an idiot.
Yeah.
And that's when she's like, hey, Mom, we need to talk about allowance.
Yeah, Mom, I didn't hear a thing. You know what would have made me hear some more things?
Perhaps a raise on my allowance.
A little change in my pocket, grease that little coin
A
wheel.
little bit of jang-a-lang-a-lang.
Listen, everything is bigger in Texas, even allowances.
Even allowances. Dad said so. Oh, man, I would have used that so hard if my parents had moved to Texas.
I decided this is the perfect opportunity to do a little creepy night painting.
He looked like he was half bear.
He looked like a man wearing a wolf costume.
It's a bear wolf. A werebear.
It looks like the out. Have you ever seen Beauty and the Beast live?
No.
Okay, I have. It looks like the costume for the guy who plays the Beast.
Did he also look like a werebear?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, even in the animated
Yeah,
series.
he looks pretty bear.
He looks like a bison.
But he looks
like
like
a bison that's a were and also a
and
bear.
a lion mixed together.
Yeah, a were bear lion bear bison.
A blairing.
A were bison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. A were bison doesn't just eat grass. It eats your blood.
Your soul. And your books. I don't really like books.
I decided to shut my wife's yapping maw to be the dutiful husband and go check this out.
Is it a gun? Is it a gun? Is it a gun? Is it a gun?
No, it's a bat. But also, like, the fact is, he said I went to go be a dutiful husband because he's a big old dick.
I mean, maybe he's from a different time, man. That'd be like
they keep the dogs out there instead of in the house.
That's where the dogs moved out to. They wanted their own spot.
To be haunted. Is that too harsh?
Also, it is a little bit too harsh. I mean, one of them's a Rottweiler. You don't think a Rottweiler could take care of itself? Like, those dogs are all muscle.
I guess so. Jump scare. Nope. Okay.
Doggos. It's okay.
There's nobody here except for the thing that's like right
so
behind.
They just left
me.
the cattle dog or they left the sheep dog, but where's the other one? Where's your buddy? Where's Itchy?
Hanging out with
Plus,
Scratchy.
Bagel should be a house dog. Bagel's too cute. Itchy can stay outside.
Something bad's gonna happen to her in the house. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be a jump scare soon. No? Okay. Yeah, if only you took a cell phone.
Oh, there he comes. Here comes your man. Do 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 do. All right. So she was clearly worried about nothing. She goes back to painting.
Yeah. Maybe you...
Until she gets attacked and thrown down the stairs. Paint goes everywhere. Holy shit!
Oh!
That was terrifying.
That's...
Okay, so it looks like a wolf-like spirit. Okay.
Haunt. Yeah! Yeah!
So it's like a skinwalker?
Ooh!
Could we have a skinwalker episode on?
Actually, there was a TV show that did, I think, one of my favorite versions of a skinwalker. And it was a short-lived ABC series called Miracles.
Okay, I never saw that one.
It was about a...
I did think you were going to refer to the movie or the show called, what is it called? Skinwalkers? Which was on Hulu. I tried to watch it. I was like, that sounds interesting. I tried to watch an episode of it. It was terrible.
No, I was going to reference Being Human with Lenora Critchlow, but only the BBC version.
Oh, right. Okay, I have seen remake. That, yeah.
No, it was... Miracles is about a priest who the Vatican uses to determine the veracity of miracles, and he starts working with a investigative group that researches the paranormal, and it's precipitated by the fact that he was in an accident and saw God is now here, and also God is nowhere written in his own blood.
Oh, Bagel. Did they get Bagel? Oh, please don't let them get Bagel.
No.
I'm on the verge of crying because I think these people are going to get Bagel.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No. It's probably Itchy. It's probably Itchy. Because, oh, it's both of them.
Uh-oh. No. Now we gotta put a trigger warning on this one.
Aww.
Oh.
Guys, I might literally cry. This is awful.
I hate when animals get hurt in this show. Oh, and one of them's still alive.
Put it out of its misery. Do the humane thing.
Or take it to the vet so they can try to save it. Because especially if it's Bagel. Because I really like Bagel. Bagel's the cutest.
I don't know. I'm a big Roddy fan. And also, Roddy's name is Itchy. To me, that doesn't mean a dog that's itchy. It just means loves a scratch.
Right. No, Bagel's okay.
Oh, that's good.
And Itchy's okay.
Oh, they lived! Oh. So she's learning about Native American culture, so she really loves turquoise. She's just all about appropriating.
Or she wants to learn about these skinwalkers.
Yeah, that too. So she went to the library. And remember, kids and adults and anyone listening, the library is the best source of information.
I don't know. I
It's cool.
maybe for historical things, yeah, I could get that because like at our library and stuff, we have a whole bunch of like records and stuff. But like the other things, like I can't find anything at our library from.
It's okay. Libraries are great.
Also, the internet can be utilized. Do.
And I decided to have the fog machine going and have a single light.
What is their book?
The Natives of Texas. And you know what I found when I started to look through the Natives of Texas?
All of it was just about the people that moved to Texas.
Yeah, and also,
even Texas
I
natives.
have a lot of exes that live in Texas.
That's why I make my home in Tennessee. Eerie music.
Yeah, so don't turn around. Also, who names their daughter Breezy?
I don't think the dog's name is Bagel and Itchy.
No. One of the nicknames for one of the daughters is Breezy.
Oh, I mean, just because he's a rapper.
Yeah. Huh.
Yo, Breezy, let me tell you how to do it. Take it on with a little remix.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And peace pipes and other things, too.
Yeah.
As someone who works in tobacco right now.
So what you're saying is, when the... Oh! Look at the foreshadowing.
Called it.
I would love to know how old the house is first before we start saying the pictograms.
I mean, I think that's technically correct. I think for like that kind of iconography would be pictogram.
Right. No, this is true. But like we should. Man, I don't know. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Run. Oh, that thing's fucking terrifying. What the shit?
Oh.
I don't even like that. It is.
Oh no.
Like its jaw just dropped down even more. Terrorizing the ranch. They're more than just terrorizing.
That's not. Yeah, they're like
they're brutally mean. Like,
those are physical manifestations.
I will say this show is getting better and better at scaring me. Like earlier in this season and stuff like that, there were like
Some of the like
last episode was really good with like the biker.
Yeah.
And like this episode is really good with like that. I liked the first episode that we did of this season, which was the one with the voodoo in it and stuff.
Yeah. Like that. I typed in Mr. Warren and Native Americans.
Mr. Warren, Native Americans. She wanted to find which Native Americans were related to Mr. Warren.
Yeah, and I came across Warren's Native American Emporium.
We've got all kinds. We've got Cherokee, we got Creek, we got Navajo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit! Here he comes. This is just like an episode of the X. I think they might have just taken stock footage from the X-Files.
Oh man. That's bananas.
That would be something that would be terrible. Like if someone have you ever been like a place and you're just like, we're gonna tell stories about like our scary experiences.
Encyclopediac.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's because dead men tell no tales.
Wait, so are you being haunted by... I thought you were being haunted by Braves.
You're right. I mean, you can.
Yeah, I mean, it can be innocuous. Just depends on how old it was. Do you think that this like
Holy shit, there's another one.
do you think that these Native American spirits are just like, why does this white man's carriage ride so fast without horses?
I mean,
like I would be
probably.
baffled and confused if I was like so used to something and then be like, why is it going so fast?
I would be baffled and confused if I looked out back and the hatch was still up on my SUV and all of a sudden there were 7 of these wolf things
Yeah,
just
I mean,
running full bore.
Of course, but I'm trying to get the perspective of the ghost, to get the whole story.
No, I don't think
Journalism 101. Oh shit, there's a dead dude.
he done be besculped.
That guy is like gonna be the death of them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm less concerned about about their confusion about
Carriageless, horseless,
carriages, and more of the fact that like,
My-
these are things that are terrifying.
My other thing though would be like, why are these? Okay, so there was obviously a battle,
Maybe close the hatch.
and 7 people got killed. Do we know if any of like the natives got killed, or was it just the people in the caravan? That's not answering my question.
I think this is gonna answer your question.
Okay, the wolf face.
I'm pretty sure that some of the natives were killed.
And so they're like, so you're thinking like the natives that ran out of the woods and the guy that they almost hit with their car are the people that died there, and they're still just mad, and that's why like
They may not have died, but they might be seeking like vengeance.
Okay.
For
Oh
their
man, now there's more of
ancestors.
them. There's like 11 of them now.
Yeah. Is it because you counted 22 sets of individual eyes?
No, I'm not that fast at math. I'm not Rain Man.
So what you're saying is you're not a okay. Like, I mean, I know that they're just acting, but this scene had to have been terrifying.
Oh
to
yeah.
actually
Well, I mean,
shoot.
like, I think what makes it more terrifying is the glowing eyes.
Yeah.
Like anything else in it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's like whatever. But like, Mom, help! But it's it's the bouncing of the glowing eyes and stuff that makes it terrifying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, we have this is I believe this is our first like native haunting.
Yeah, like basically like
In
placed on Indian burial ground kind of style haunting.
yeah.
Did we not do? I thought we did one in the first season.
I don't think we've had one quite like this. I think we've
Where they
had
discovered like someone under like buried in their basement and stuff like that. Like
we didn't record that one.
did we? Okay.
That was back in the Twitterverse.
Oh, that was in the Twitter days. When we were just a Twitternity.
And yeah, this had very little dad stuff.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. Maybe the ghosts were just like, respect, man. You came out after us with a bat. We're not gonna fuck with you. We're gonna fuck with everyone else.
But yeah, no, I think this may have been the first one where like it is predominantly like native based.
Right, yeah. The moved to Houston.
In
Put the
06.
paranormal behind them. The ranch changed hands since many times since they left. And they're still hanging out there, man. They're still doing it. Chasing off white people one by one.
I would have loved to have had an explanation on the age of the house and as to why there were pictograms. I feel like that would have provided some much needed context.
Right. I mean, like, that would make, like how the pictograms got in there.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I think the thing is, like, someone had to have drawn them or had something happen to where it would have been that way. It's like there wasn't any explanation on that. Honestly, I'm still just really... I get the whole, like, it's a reenactment kind of thing. But I wish I had a little bit more knowledge on why this is happening.
I honestly think that ties into the age of the house and the pictograms. I think that there is, like, a crucial element that we weren't given.
Right.
Like, at all.
Right. Well, anyway,
and that's for you guys to figure out.
You guys to figure out and write us. Join us for the next episode because the next episode is the live episode.
What?
We'll be coming to you live, and we'll be saying a bunch of things so you can watch us. We'll hopefully be answering some of your questions on the air, and so it should be a fun one. It's going to be called The Jail. It's about a haunted jail. It's pretty creepy. I have watched it before. I'm not sure if Nate has watched it before.
No, it was.
But but yeah, like it should be pretty interesting. So we'll see you next week, or in the next 2 weeks and stuff like that, depending on whenever we release this.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you, and you'll see us, I guess, this next time. So I'll try not to be sick. Thanks for joining us on What's Haunting Wes and Nate. As always, I'm Wes Potts.
And I'm Nate Bledsoe.
Thanks for joining us.